Undirected team. How's it going, y'all? Y'all are the best audience on the internet. I appreciate y'all, team. I am doxale, the undirected guy. We got to talk about this one, team. You know, usually I do longer form content. You know, my videos probably average around like 45 minutes, or, you know, the high ones I'll get up to 2 hours. I could do longer than that. I don't usually. But since we're talking about a TikToker and his rise to fame is going to shoot up and shoot down really fast, and he does like 30-second clips of just the dumbest things ever, we're going to keep this video short. Now, for me, short is like 10 minutes, right? But I'm going to try to keep the video around there. And plus, this guy just doesn't deserve, very much publicity. But it's something that we have to discuss just because it's the times that we're in. And to ignore this would also be foolish. So we're going to see what this guy did to get himself in hot water. And why, when I say that us as a team is important, if this guy had a team around him like y'all, he might not have made this stupid decision that we're about to watch. Okay. So, that's it. 30 seconds. This guy's in a world of trouble. Now, the crazy part about it is he's been doing things like this for quite a long time. Like nearly a whole year. Now, just recently, his Twitter, no, not his Twitter, his TikTok was taken down. Now, this just happened. I'm going to go to his TikTok right now. This is it. This is some of the dumb things that he does.
No. You guys are locked in there. Forever.
I mean, it's not even funny, right? Now, what we're going to do real quick is I am going to click this. As you see right here, I'm going to say open in new tab. And we're going to realize that his TikTok is gone. I'll go here. Could not find this account. All right. Now, his TikTok was just up, as you can see. I still got it pulled up right here. And you can see this video right here was the last video that he put up in the corner. You're going to see this is from 6 days ago. All right. Now, we're also going to be able to see how many followers he has at the time of his TikTok being deleted. 344,000 subscribers. 14.6 million likes. And plenty of comments to go along with it. Plenty of followers and supporters that rock with him. 269,000 likes. We can go through some of the comments. I obviously can't look at any in real time now. As you can see, if I click this, it's not going to show anything because this page is deleted. If I was to refresh this page, this would disappear. We'd no longer be able to see this page. Right? Now, there is something called the Internet Archive. So a lot of this is going to be saved on the internet as far as that. And there are people that actually have uploaded some of his other stuff. Before his TikTok went down, I had an opportunity to go through his plethora of videos, which is probably at least 50 of them, with him doing pranks like this. This is real, team. This is not a joke. These are not paid actors. And this is something many of us can do. I was just over at the laundromat not long ago. Could have did the same thing to plenty of people in there. Somebody could have did it to me. When I was at the laundromat last time, I left for a little bit. I left the dryer on. I ran out. Came back probably like 20 minutes ago. Could have happened to me. Nigga did the same thing to doxale, the undirected guy. And it would have been over. Like, this is just kind of what you're seeing at this point. We'll look at one more. This is him locking a door to a business, which is obviously a fire hazard. I mean, the chance of a fire happening at that exact moment are unlikely, but with a guy like this, he's the type of person to actually set a fire and then lock the door. Like, and probably kill thousands of people. Well, maybe not thousands in there, but, you know, he can kill some people. He probably locked both exits because usually there should be an emergency door. But if you create the fire by the emergency door and then this is the emergency door, then you get the point. Now, as far as I know right now, we're going to check his Instagram is still up. Do we got his Instagram? We got it right here. Let's see if his IG is still up. He still got his IG. So you can actually see some of these pranks that are still active right now. We'll look at one more. We don't want to get this guy too much shine, but it is what it is. It's not like he doesn't have 344,000 subs already. I mean, he's got like, what? 100 times more subs than I do, so. Let's just find anything. Let's, 40 for sure. But at the same time, like, there's people out here that actually rock with this and have inspirations to be like this guy. So on TikTok, on Instagram, he's got about the same amount of followers as he does on TikTok. And then again, we click this right here, go to his TikTok, it is deactivated. That's where he did most of his menacing crimes. Now, there's a little bit more going on. We're going to look at a news story, and then we're also going to... But first, I want to look at a famous Instagram guy that I don't really know. It's kind of weird how much of a bubble we're in, because some of these guys, I have no idea who they are, right? Oh, this was the video. That's why I had this up. All right, we're going to go right here and look at this guy right here. Now, he might have took this comment down. I'm not sure, but I got it saved right now because I want to pull him up. So this guy, Jared versus Evil, Gerard versus Evil, it looks like. He actually somewhat doxes this guy, but not exactly. And surprising enough, he has a big following himself. His name is Charles Smith. He was just arrested in Mesa, Arizona. Arrest records are public information in Arizona. So if you're a big fan, in quotes basically, just request a copy of the arrest record from the Mesa Sheriff's Office, and his home address will be in the report. Should make it easy for his fans to go to his home and let them know how much you appreciate his work. So he just basically, and I would have to think, and we'll actually look at it in real time. Let's see if this comment's still up. I got to think he took this comment down. Because even though this guy's a fool, it's still up. He still got it up. So he's doubling down on what he's saying. So, you know, this guy figured out a way to create a lot of followers and people that rock with him, but at the same time create a lot of people that really want to see harm come his way in the worst way. And we're actually going to go over to his page real quick because I want to see I want to let y'all know what's going on with this guy, although he's not the focal point of this story. But he's got 134K followers. I don't really know anything about him. Just seen his comment, seen he had the blue check mark, so he's a comedian. So comedians can get away with a lot more than normal people. When you're a comedian, you oftentimes can kind of maneuver your way by saying something offensive or something bad, but, you know, hiding it as a joke. And then, you know, a lot of times people will give you a pass. I think there was one other comment. Let me see. Was there another one? There was one more I wanted to look at. Thought I had it up. I might have lost it, team. Was it this one? This is IG right here. I think we looked at this. Okay. Well, oh, that's the. Okay, cool. Yeah. There's copy accounts of his stuff, but this guy was averaging. And I'm gonna close this. We're gonna look at this news story about him, and then we're gonna wrap it up after this. This just gives a little more insight to what happened as far as him getting arrested and everything, and then we're gonna wrap it up there. But I'll give my comments on undirected perspective. 1 second.
It's a travesty. It's a travesty.
Yeah, we're already at 11 minutes.
Taken too far, landing 27-year-old Charles Smith in jail tonight.
He's 27. Wow, I thought he was younger than that.
Smith is now facing multiple charges, including a felony for messing with produce at a Walmart in Mesa Thursday. He filmed himself doing it and posted it on his social media. The video was deleted, but police sent us this screenshot showing the bug repellent court docs say Smith stole from the same store, then sprayed it all over fruits, vegetables, and rotisserie chickens as part of a prank. Shoppers are downright upset.
Pranks should be actually funny. Like, if it's like hurting others in the process, like, why would you do that?
According to court paperwork, Smith is a self-proclaimed troll, posting pranks on social media to cash out a monthly check anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 for his content.
I think social media has got people doing crazy things out here.
Police say Smith did try undoing his wrong 10 minutes after the incident when his followers called him out on it. Police say Smith grabbed some of the produce, put it in a cart, and wheeled it to the back of the store. Walmart tells us they trashed about $930 worth of food and sanitized the area, but it's unclear if any shoppers took the contaminated food home.
And it's unfortunate.
Walmart was trying to save money.
Mess up
Seemed
their
like it
whole
should have
life
cost them more than
potentially
that.
for something on social media for views.
Mesa police say Tempe detectives identified Smith because they have an open case against him, and the city of Tempe also has an active warrant for Smith. So we are working on learning what that is all about.
Well, I can tell you that it's not surprising that he has an active warrant and he was already being pursued by police, but they did not do a good enough job of finding this guy. He's basically leaving a digital footprint for you to find him with no issues. I mean, you can go to his Instagram right here, and you can see right here that he actively posts himself committing crime over and over and over again, going into restricted areas of business, stealing, breaking things, being a nuisance. There was this one video. I mean, I looked at a lot of his stuff. I mean, look at the nonsense he's doing. And he's just asking for a death wish, although a lot of people are cowards and probably won't do anything to him. I don't really know. It's weird, like, but all it takes is one person. But I mean, really, like, hopefully the justice system does their thing, because we don't really want to see the guy get clipped either. I mean, at this point, he hasn't done anything to kill somebody, although throwing cakes off of balconies and off of high places, I mean, you could hurt somebody. But what he did with the bug repellent, I mean, the problem is like, we think about it a lot from adults, which, you know, can usually make the right decision. But picture a kid just grabbing an apple and taking a bite of it and then subsequently being poisoned because of this. So, you know, even in war, right? And I'm gonna be done with this guy. We're gonna go into undirected perspective. We're gonna go dark for this. Even in war, there are certain levels that, or, you know, certain things that have to be followed even in war. And the reason why is because if you allow yourself to not have any type of rules. Like, let's say you're going to war with a country, but then you poison the entire Earth's water supply to try to take them out. You end up killing yourself at the same time. So there's certain things you just don't do just based off of a human experience, because nobody wins if everybody loses. It's why people that are willing to commit kamikaze and things like that should not be allowed to roam the earth, right? And you know what this guy's doing is completely insane, and he has to be taken away, because I don't really mind pranks. I think they're lame and stupid for the most part, but like, honestly, I don't mind it. We've all done pranks. We've all done it. My pranks would never be as extreme as what he's doing. Like, you know, an example of my prank is like one of my friends, like, we're hanging out, or a group of us, and one of them gets too drunk, or he's super tired and he falls asleep, and then, you know, we'll probably paint like a dick on his face, and then, or, you know, put lipstick all over his mouth, and then take pictures of him and post them up all through the school. Or, you know, we'll you know, maybe pour a whole bunch of popcorn in his car or something like that, and then when he gets into his car, just a giant mountain of popcorn comes out. You know, things like that. And I could think of a lot more, but it's along those lines, max. But spraying bug spray all over produce at Walmart is completely insane. When anybody, even your own mother, could go into the same Walmart and grab the food and be affected by it. So it's completely unhinged. And now you're going to be in jeopardy of being able to continue to support yourself. And he really like was looking for this, because he could have kept his pranks at a level where he could have continued to keep himself under the radar, but still generate enough money. Maybe he's not making $10,000 a month, but he still probably could have made a good $4,000 to $6,000 a month, because the one thing about doing the stuff that he's doing is you have to like not be worried about what people think. So he has that factor, and that's a lot of what doing social media takes. Like, if you're too worried about what people think about you and all that, social media is not for you. And that's a lot of people in the world. They can't put their face out there, and they can't put their personality out there, and they don't want to deal with everything else that comes along with being visible to the public, because it can get a bit stressful. But, you know, that's all I got for this one, team. I just wanted to put this out here real quick. And what do we get to? 20 minutes? Yeah. I mean, I try to keep it short, team, but I just don't have the short clip, the short form content persona to me. It's just not my style. But, you know, we'll work on it. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I appreciate y'all, team. I am doxale. I am out of here. I'm about to go watch the Sonic movie, y'all. I'm about to go watch Sonic 3. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's going to be a lot more comfortable in the movie theater than in a jail cell where, what was his name? Charles? I already forgot his name. I won't even think about this guy anymore after this. All right, team.